Hello there. How's everybody doing? M&M's in hand. I'm ready to go. I saw Nate hit us with a huge resub there. Yeah, what's up? Nat John W. 69 month resub with Prime. Simply the pinnacle of Chess Bra subscriber achievement right there. Ladies and gentlemen, take a good look at that man. That's what we all aspire to be. Hello, Tim. Heminesco, thanks for the 6-month resub. Yeah. Hey, it's unfortunate, Nat John W, but gotta do what you gotta do. Wouldn't blame you either way. Hey, Gunnar Stahl. Or so, I think. Thanks for the 15 months with Prime. I thought we'd bring back our series to start off. Go for 1,000 today. Plan for today is to do a bit of our series here. Switch to kick. I'll be going for a little while, and maybe we'll get Aryan to say hello, because I have to teach a gym lesson today, but then I'll be back after that. So we'll be streaming into the evening. Hello, Lali. What did I miss, Tim? You're a 3-minute player now? Are you okay? Are you rated 1100? I mean, what happened? I'm playing 3-minute in this speedrun. New account, new Tim. I mean, I didn't realize I missed so much. The Leafs haven't been winning, so, Tim's been playing 3-minute. Understandable. Some people do crazy things. Hey, Hippots. Mocot. What up, JT? Caballo Loco. Hello, Varagond, Edwig. What's up, Caramba? Wow. Thank you, bro. That's a really nice thing to say. You hope someone donates $1,000 million. You know? I think of the same things. That would make me very happy too. GamerGirl90, hello, I'm new to your content, looking to get good at chess and enjoy watching others. Great to see you. Hello. I can't wait for you to meet some important members of the community here. Gory Hole would love to meet you. So hopefully we can get you two introduced. It's our friendly moderator here. Also Aryan Tari, Grandmaster from Norway, be thrilled to meet you. So yeah, welcome to the community. What's on the menu today? Hitting 1,000. Is that on the menu for anyone else? Did anyone else wake up and say, you know what? Screw this 900 stuff. I'm calling it 1K today. Oh, you're hitting 1,000 Kadongo, but you started at 1,100. Got it. My sympathies. Hello, hey Hoots. What's up, Petcog? What's up, Spiky? Haven't had food to track in a while, my man, but I promise you I'm still going strong. E Skywalk, thanks for the 14 months. Is it coffee time, Tim? Alright, I'm going to prepare coffee up here. I'm having an up here coffee. Before we start coffee, yep, that's a good call, you know? It's a good call. Hello, Realty. It looks like you've tuned in just in time to outpace Tim and to support us in our grind to 1,000 ELO with brand new openings. Andy's Yoda. Hello. Thanks for the 63 months. What's up, buddy? 900s are about to cook me. There's no way you could say that with authority unless you were a 900. Speaking from experience. I'm inclined to believe you. I'm not sure if the summer weather is arriving, but it will eventually. Canada likes to take its time to usher in the new. Hello, Etienne. Do I play Bug House? Yes, but only if I get paid. Chess.com had an event recently, and I played Bug House there because I was getting paid. That's about it. Temperature here? I mean, we've had some really nice days, especially during the candidates, but all of a sudden today it was super cold for some reason. Hello, Chris. All right, coffee acquired here. Oh, let me hold that up properly. There we go. Rob Frank, thanks for the 4 years, buddy. 4 years of taking our NBA cash. Thank you, Francois. How cold is super cold? I mean, it's not like winter, but it was just we've had so many nice days, so by comparison, it feels cold. Probably like under 10. You'll be getting your fair share when you move to Edmonton. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. We're gathered here today for our new speedrun on... Basically, it's all of our new openings. We've invented these together on stream. Nobody plays them. Or if they play them, they pay royalties to me every time they do. Right? 25 cents every time they play a move that we've copyrighted. Lucheco, thanks for the 20-month resub. Thank you, Lucheco. Will I play the Alien Gambit? Well, I didn't come up with that one. So no. Tim says he guarantees he's 1600 in a 3-minute within a week. Jesus. Kinisodu, thanks for the 15 months with Prime. Let's get started and I'll show you guys what I mean here. How about that? It's always easiest to just display. Alright, we're doing 3-minute games here. We're at 900 elo on our systematic account. And we're playing only openings that we've invented together on stream. We're developing our own theory as we go. What was that? I've never seen that animation before. What the hell? Okay, well. Interesting. Okay, well, we're not going to get thrown off here. We're still going to play our openings. Okay, we're playing the undefeated here. I mean, it's only logical to play that, right? Surely. My opponent offered a draw. Uh-oh. Something tells me he may have visited the profile, seen it's a speedrun account, and said, wait a minute. I need a way out here. I'm cooked. Sorry, my friend. The rating will return to you, sweet child. What speedrun is this? This is the prepare to sack your queen, but your opponent abandons the game before you actually get to sack it speedrun. No chat messages, nothing, just a cold hard abandon. Off to get milk. Okay. The king gets a little, by the way, I fucked off emote. Like, just a nice little tag right on his king there. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Great. couldn't handle the heat. Couldn't stay in the kitchen, could you, D Capo? Wow, the confetti and everything. Should I be disabling that? It makes me feel warm inside, you know? All the confetti. 3-move win. We're on our way to 1K. I mean, that's a good start. That's a good start. Let's go to the next one. All it took was like 3 moves of our opening, and KO. Whoa. All right, here we go. Knight f3. We only get d6. We usually see knight c6. This is fine though. Maybe we want to go here. I mean, I think we should do that one. I feel like this takes and then knight d5 could be a good move order. Oh, he's kind of I don't know if he's smart, but he's smart in terms of the game in front of us here, because I couldn't really transpose back into our variation. But like I said, I don't think he's smart. I wasn't gonna go that far, but it was it was crafty. Maybe we can use that word. It was crafty for a second there. Knight at f6 would just be a fantastic achievement. We're gonna go in with the bishop. Queen takes f8 is not mate, but yeah, g6. The funny thing is, of course, my best move and the most expected move in the position was queen takes pawn. My opponent just forgot that the queen in the center of the board would threaten that rook, so pretty big mistake there, honestly. No matter your rating, it's very tough to recover down a full rook. Hamster Hand, thanks for the 43 months. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna keep my life real simple. Gonna take again, and then going to trade this bishop for the knight, and the result, black will only have 2 pieces. I was gonna say after this trade, but it looks like this is gonna be a bit better than a trade. It's gonna be one of those trades where you get something, but you don't give anything away. Continue to get developed here. Oh no. That's the second piece we've... How many games of chess are there where the person hangs both rooks on h8? That has to be unusual. How do you hang both your rooks on h8? Alright. Got the win there. It all stemmed from that g6 blunder. I feel like you just got off to a bad start and then, you know, the snowball kept rolling down the hill. Those were some very good trades at the end. I got something and I gave nothing away. My favorite kind. We didn't fully get to play our opening, which really arises after knight c6, knight c3. But we got a good position and just kind of played normal moves. And our opponent hung a lot of material very quickly. Hamsterham88, thanks for the 43-month resub. You want to get the plebs out of here, Lally? Are you filing a formal complaint? Is there a pleb, you know, in particular that is driving you to this? Driving you to madness? You saw people complaining the animations were making them lose time. Hey, I'm all for it. As long as we both suffer the same consequences. Like, if it's making me lose time, but also them, no problem. More anarchy, more chaos. Alright, we got the white pieces. Let's get our pre-move in. And for the first time, somebody plays d4. Kind of sounds weird, like, how could that possibly be the first time? Because it's such a normal move. But almost everybody is taking on e4 as a move. Like they're always ready to do that. So I think they just do it autopilot. Okay, we can go c4 or b5. Both are good. I'm going to go to c4 for now. Just because bishop g4 is often played here. And this move plays against that pretty nicely. All right, b5's a threat. Guess what? I don't like b5, so end of threat. All right, actually a good move. Not playing bishop g4. Very smart. Okay, so it's not a threat just yet. Maybe after bishop d6 we could play that. Although I can't play knight d2 because of knight takes f4. So those are the things that I'm considering here. This queen usually does really well to develop like that. f5 is also a pretty normal move. I'm thinking about e5, but I think I'll wait with that. I'm just going to go queen e1 here. It's playing a good game so far. The bishop needs to develop. Probably bishop e7 is sufficient here. But bishop d6 makes a threat. And I think we all know how tempting it is to make threats. But credit to my opponent here, holding off. I think that was the right thing to do. Not entirely sure. I want to guard this pawn so that knight b4 isn't a huge problem. And I also don't want to block this bishop with knight d2, because I already mentioned knight takes f4 would be a problem. All right, there's the move I wanted to see. We're not going to take. No. No taking. Look at that. Knight h8. I am very happy to see a move like that. Let's send it. All right, I'm seeing a whole lot of nothing happening here. My queen out maybe. Push these pawns. The knight's going nowhere. The king is trapped. Feels like there's no counterplay. Yeah, b5. Look, I don't even blame my opponent for b5. Might even be a great move. Like, you lose a pawn here, but you need something. So I actually think it's a decent move here. Knight b4. I might even just drop my knight back. Okay, this is a threat as in it's attacked, but I don't know if it's a threat that I need to answer. Because I'm just fine with that. So maybe we bring this queen in. Knight takes, I just don't really like dropping my h-pawn there. So I'm thinking I'll just bring the queen. This pawn is still defended, by the way. And, of course, my bishop is just going to return to this amazing diagonal. But yeah, h4 would do a good job setting up knight takes e5. So I have that on my mind. This knight is trapped, which is great. h6 is really not a bad move. We could push either one of those pawns. I'm just going to go here because it's nice and easy, quick to play. And the open h file will only help me. Yeah, moves like this, I'm like... Of course, we could start with a check, but I think this is pretty effective, because if he moves his rook and king like that, he might avoid getting mated, but he's going to be in big trouble on the h-file, so... Basically, what I didn't want to happen, even though it's winning, is like check, king here, this pawn goes up, and then the knight sacks for 2 pawns. I'm thinking to myself, okay, that's completely winning, but I'm not even sure that's necessary. As we see from this situation, could be even better. So I think, yeah, let's start with this check, just to force something. And I'll take on e7 no matter what, because this will be a nasty pin. Now we can play bishop takes or pawn takes, and then just king g2, and maybe sack the queen. So that could be nice as well. Queen d8 or queen e8, for example. A queen e8 is going to be even worse, because now we can just take here. So yeah, and if the rook takes, then the queen drops. So there's not much that my opponent can do here. Give one check, give another check, and just bring that rook over. And we should be able to deliver a mate here. GG. Not much survival that could have been done there, I have to say. So what did we have? Oh yeah, Caro-Kann. Okay, this is our opening. Most people take. Right? You're thinking, okay, what's the big idea? Why is this like a special opening? Someone's played f4 before in the world. They have, but this is the most common way that people play, and we play knight f2 here. We didn't get the chance to show that here, but most people take. He pushed, which is fine. And I've, been experimenting with a few different moves. I think knight e2 is just fine, but I decided to go for knight b1 here. And play this way, and man, e5 was a huge mistake. My opponent actually was doing fine here, but e5 was a big mistake, and now white is so much better. Hey, Matthias. Thank you, sir. Am I doing any particular opening? I'm doing, actually, many particular openings. This whole speedrun is based on openings that you pretty much won't see anyone playing, which is kind of fun. Of course, people can always play completely random moves, so I won't be able to, let's say, get our openings against everything. If the opponent just plays e4 like g6 or a6 or something, we're not really going to be able to showcase anything too special, but our openings work against the most popular moves, the most common moves, so we'll see them a lot. So I think that's nice, just having something against the main moves. Here we go. Alright, e4, we're going to go with e5. Now, knight c3, this one's going to come to bite me eventually. I often get it wrong, because if I play knight f6, and they go for Vienna, I'm happy, because the Vienna is a terrible opening. I mean, it already is the Vienna, but I mean the gambit with f4. So I'm going to go knight c6, thinking that the opponent could play knight f3, and if they do, I'd be a little happier. But my experience has been that they don't. So there's not really a good move for me to play after knight c3, because I'm happy to go into the Vienna gambit, but then they play knight f3, and I'm like, okay, well now I gotta play knight c6, and that's not really going to transpose nicely for us. So we'll see here. We will see. Not sure how I'm going to handle that that move in the future. Probably take this one, and we got nice d5. Nice opening from our opponent. Good move orders. Gonna try to get one of these bishops back for myself right now. Okay, I think I'm going to be able to get one of the bishops back plus a pawn, which is great. No complaints here. Can just go back. Queen d6 also looks kind of nice. Watch this pawn and also guard the knight. Just feel like if you play knight back, then maybe bishop b5 and takes could be an issue. So I'm gonna play it a bit safer. h3 will keep the bishop on the board. h3 g4 is never something that you need to be that afraid of. Let's bring the knight back. It's not really doing anything on b4. And I figure if the bishop moves, now I have knight d4 with this pin from the bishop. So I think I'm happy with that. He's going to have to really commit here with g4 if he wants to get rid of this pin. Okay. So he's committed. g4 is in, and then d4 to follow up. If I take here, maybe my opponent wants to take like that. I don't think it would be super effective. Hello, Czech Manarov. Okay, so I was thinking we just take here. There's definitely going to be some moves to work out, but this is defended. This can be recaptured multiple ways. This can be recaptured. This is defended. Knight takes. I think we've got to go for, maybe this one. Takes here, bishop d3. There's not really a good way for us to do that. The other thing we could do is just start by taking, and I think this looks pretty fine. One of these two. Let's go for this one. Ooh, it's gonna get real spicy here. Damn, that was clever. I didn't even see that. That was a great move. Knight takes f8. I was only looking at knight e7. I'm like, oh, he's going to have two pieces for the rook. That was a great move. What the hell? I didn't even notice that. I was actually thinking the best thing for him was takes, knight e7, takes here. And, okay, maybe I'm all right there, but definitely not that much better. Wow, this guy was, he was prepared. All right, so maybe we play f6. Go ahead and remove that. Okay. Don't think you want to take that. Okay. Damn. GG. I knew I was in trouble there. I completely missed knight f8. And he was fast too. Credit to this guy. Really deserved that win. I was cooked as soon as I saw the speed coming from this guy. Like, this is why we play for moments like this. Knight takes e1, I'm telling you, I didn't see knight takes f8. All I was thinking was queen takes. I'm like, okay, takes. Maybe check if he's, if he's really on the ball, he'll see that, he'll see this. And, I mean, we're scrambling here. But the guy came out of the woodwork, just took this. And I was like, I didn't even see this move. Now, to be honest, I think what I played is all right. Like, I'm hitting the bishop and I'm still hitting the knight. So maybe we recovered here, but the move was a shock to me. The move was a shock to me. And actually, maybe it's not even good. I don't know. Maybe we're surviving after 95. But I had to randomly find this. I didn't plan that. He took the rook and I was in shock. But hey, maybe we're actually surviving here. I don't know. But at 967, if he's bringing out any sort of tactical anything, the guy's just, he deserves it. This was great. Even here, man, I'm telling you, some people could still lose. but not Alex Brown. Alex Brown, he had it in the bag. I built good habits. Maybe Alex was... Maybe he was a habits watcher. Used it against me. But man, the guy deserved it. I kind of got cooked there. Spending way too much time in the start. What was our opening? Oh yeah, unfortunately it was this knight c3 move. So you guys are going to see in this series, I think a lot of knight c3 are... The move's going to throw me off. Because our opening after knight f3 is knight c6. And then knight here we have a move. Bishop c4 we have a move. Bishop b5. d4. We have lots of moves ready here. Lots of openings. But it needs this to happen. So you can see if they start with knight c3 and I play knight f6 and then they go like this, well, this isn't the opening I wanted to play. So they can trick me. So against knight c3, I'm kind of stuck playing this weird looking move knight c6, which is not that great. Knight f6 would be much better. But so far I have not been doing a good job guessing when someone's going to play the Vienna and when someone's just going to go back into this stuff. So the 900s have identified a flaw in our systems. That knight c3 is it's a tricky move order for me because basically my openings need knight e7. So if I respond like this, you can see I'm already ruining a lot of my openings. Whereas if I do this, I leave the option open. But then, for example, he has the opportunity to play a lot of good lines like bishop c4, whatever. All right. All right. We gotta go again. Okay, knight f3 again. Definitely not. I think our best chance is knight c6. So if d4, we can try e5. And if e4, we can go e5. There we go. Okay. We got one of our openings here. Thanks for the 20 subs, Bazmaniac. Hoping for some success here. Go Baz. There's no f4. Probably knight c3. Okay. I think the opponent wants to play bishop e3. Not much I can do about that. Okay. So we have some moves we can play, like knight g4. But g3 gets played, and to be honest, it's pretty effective. Yeah, g3, queen h5, h4. I'm trying to break through, but I don't exactly see it. So I think what I might settle on is the boring looking bishop g4. Develops a piece, and at least f3 can't happen. So we're hoping for something like the queen moving, and then h3, which will lead to checkmate there. So yeah, after this, again, assuming that this is going to be the next move, not much we can do. Just going to castle. Maybe take. Yeah, let's go bishop back, actually. We want to have our bishop on c6, and maybe f4 gets played. Kind of expecting f4. Okay. These are most likely going to be my next moves. That's a scary looking move, but it is fine. Just have a feeling he might accidentally blunder his knight. Smart man, not doing that. Let's continue to do like the moves we were talking about. I'll probably double my rooks at this point. Don't really see why not. Yeah, looks fine to me. So I kind of talked about him blundering his knight earlier. Although, I was expecting it in a different way, but he did end up doing it, queen e3. He could try e5 as a last-minute trick. I would certainly try it. Queen takes e5. Seemed good enough, though. Just make our life easier. We'll trade queens, and we're up a knight. That should be enough. Okay, this is actually not an open file, so I think we're gonna switch our attention over here. Bring our king to the middle. Yeah, happy to get the knight here. Bishop e4, knight c3, for example, if not that. And there will be lots of knight jumps for us. So, I see this happen a lot. At this point, I'm not really saying that there's a right or wrong answer, but like, it is most people's instinct that when a bishop and rook are attacked, they save the rook. Not thinking that, well, when I lose the bishop, I'm losing 3 points. When I lose the rook for the knight, it's only a difference of 2, you know? I don't know why, but it's everyone's instinct to save the rook, because the rook's more valuable than the bishop, but they're not really taking into account that, well, you get something. You go rook for knight. It's a little bit different. Wow. Where's the speed from these 900s coming from? Why are people rated 900 with speed like that? I swear that speed alone should break barriers in chess for you. Like, he must be watching Bullet Habits or something. That's impressive. This guy was really fast. Like, I know he only has a king, so it should be easy to pre-move, but that's always been my take. So you should be able to play very quickly in those spots. However, that doesn't mean that's always what you see. The 900s appear to be built different. This is what my research is telling me. Dozer, thanks for the 26 months. Theo for 4 years. Hamster Ham, great to see you again, man. 43 months. Rada, thanks for the 14. Rada OP. And thanks again to Baz Maniac. Tough series for our leafers there, Baz, but thanks for the 20 subs. Yeah, the Bullet Habits, it's working too well. Amused Bystander, thanks for the 46 months. Ah, you had a good command of that time scramble. Close call. Okay, we'll go e4. All right, today we just haven't got a lot of openings that we can really play our openings against. I'll choose to go e5 because I think we can do a bit better than that. E6 is always very tempting in these positions, but I think I'll leave it for now. Yeah, the new animations are very interesting to me. I don't think I've seen him yet. Man, what's this guy up to, I wonder? He really, like, doesn't want to play e6, and just thinking to myself, why would that be? Why would you be so against that move? Pawn takes, eh? You'd think knight e5 is pretty good, but knight e5, queen e8, and still have to figure out the next move. Knight g5 demands a bit more of a response. Interesting. I thought about knight e5 for a bit, because knight e5 puts him kind of in a coffin, like none of the pieces can move. This looks to win some kind of material back right away. All right, he has the whatever mentality. I respect it. I'll go after the material just to be consistent. That's a full rook, though. I think you should have saved that rook and lost the other one instead. So after that knight's journey, we kind of just walked in and then retraced our steps back out. Except now I won't even do that. I think I'll go for more. We can take rook g8, bishop f5. I think that will work. Bishop g6 is quite greedy when I'm not really developed, but the threat after bishop f5 is so significant. Let's take here. Black can actually decide which piece to take. He decides for this one. I'm not sure what the correct call is. It's a fun move. Guess we'll take and keep the position closed so that neither bishop is going to be that happy here. Now this pawn being hanging, that's where I draw the line. That's where I'm like, okay, that's too much even for me. I'm in a greedy mood and I still wouldn't take that thing. Okay, looking to take, get developed. Pretty significant threat here. Could do this, also this. Let's give this check. Looks easier. Hunt this bishop here. Shouldn't be too tricky. I guess leaving the king cut off is helpful. That'll be a nice mating net. Good game. I thought he played fantastic. 900s today are playing out of their minds. You know, some guys are going toe-to-toe with me all the way to the end, even flagging me successfully. Other people are blundering entire rooks. We really have seen absolutely everything today. Now this one, I was pretty much collecting piece after piece. But hey, the struggle is there. You know, that's really what should happen, but still played a complete game, 37 moves. GG. Let's continue. We're at 937. People playing well today. Thank you, Chicken Pants, for the 37-month resub. Tier 3 from Chicken Pants. We're at 937. 37 from CP. We also had Doughboy Nemo. Thanks for the 62 months. Happy Monday, Aman in chat. My guy, happy Monday. Happy Monday. What if you're weak and slow? You're probably stronger than 900 then. 900s are strong and fast. Do I play versus my viewers? I usually do, but unfortunately not anymore. This account started at 400, so if you were there at that time, then you would have had an opportunity. But now we're at 900, so I don't think we'll have a chance. Unless the 900s here keep beating me and send me right back down. Okay. These animations are going crazy right now. Let's hit him with the E4, E5. Going for our simple setup. Knights out. And knight d5. Are we going to get an opportunity to play? Yeah, here we go. This is top level theory, guys, that we've come up with. And we're going to make use of it here against a 938. Just want that to be known. I'm going to play this because it just kind of looks like a funny move. And let's go here. Maybe we'll put this bishop on b2. I'll castle. Opponent's not playing poorly at all, but I'm just trying to make it seem like this bishop on c8 is not going to be great. You know, you kind of have to work to get it out. Instead, a move like that, how are you going to develop that bishop? You kind of have to play d5 and then d6. Some funny tripled pawns here. Just go b3. Look to play bishop b2. Wow, queen c6? For a 900 to come up with this maneuver is like, I'm impressed. I truly am. Alright. Let me play the move we should have played last turn after queen b6. Gotta put some numbers up here. I mean, I love the queen b6 c6 thing. Truly. Here, it's not going to pay off. I should have done queen f5 last move. I missed it. After queen b6, playing too quick. The guy doesn't miss a beat, right? He doesn't miss a beat. Let's actually go here. So the rook moves somewhere, and what I'm going to do is a mean move. I'm going to go here. And his bishop, I don't think, is going to be able to develop. So rook a5 is coming. If I go b4, then there's b5, and I guess he'll try to play b6. The thing is, I want to stop this, so I want to play a4, but then he'll play rook a5, and I don't think I can stop both of them. That's okay. I think I'd rather do this. Rook a5, bishop c4, and just stop b5. I feel like if I stop b5, then, yeah, you see? He had it on his mind. Wants to go rook a6. We'll take. Trying to prevent the bishop on c8 from developing. So we're going to get a little b6 in there. Maybe king f1. Rook takes. And now we'll defend the pawn and trap his rook and his bishop. So we'll trap both pieces. Okay, everything is currently trapped. Now if we go here, then the bishop is going to get freed from jail. So we're not going to allow that either. We're going to go here. It's important. Okay. Maybe we can... I wonder, can we just run him out of moves? Okay. Gonna get our check in while we can. That way we can hit this rook. I was waiting for a check with my rook. That way, everything is truly trapped here. You know, a lot of freedom in this position. Maybe we can... Okay, we're finally going to collect our piece, our prisoner. Then, yep, I wanted to interrogate the guy myself, you know? I say, bring him to me alive. You ever seen that in movies? Bring him to me alive. I wanted to speak to the guy myself. Syzygus, thanks for the 86 months. That's a long time. Thank you, Syzygus. P-fuck. What a great name. Could also be fuck with a silent P. Thank you for the brand new subscription. Yep, we made sure to trap every one of his pieces here. Hey, the 900s have been beating me today. So I've become miserable. I've become grumpy. I'm losing to the 900s. I gotta clap back. I gotta get my comeuppance here. All right, e4, e5. Bringing the knight out. The pawn has been hung, folks. As Yasser likes to say, I'll fall for it. Okay. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I have quite some options here. Knight back looks the simplest. As tempting as bishop here is, I find this move actually quite annoying. It looks like this is good, but queen there, I have to bring my king up. I don't think I like that. And queen e2, queen takes h1 is probably good, but this knight doesn't have as, like, good of a discovery as you might expect. He would have fallen for the pin, but I treat these 900s the same way I would treat any chess player. With respect, with dignity, That's why I play games where I take every single one of their moves away from them and watch them squirm. Because I would treat anyone else the same way. Oh, this is an 800. Oh yeah, good point. Oh yeah, never mind. No, this is an 800. We're all good. Yeah, no problem. All right, never mind. Never mind. Bets are off. I've been taking a lot of rooks lately. As good as this move looks, it actually kind of allows the knight to sneak in. Nice little bishop f4 move. Anticipating my opponent perfectly. Okay. Well, that was a flop. Can't say bishop f4 was a mistake at all, but I did not anticipate him perfectly. Of course, we expected knight b4 to d3, but he played another perfectly reasonable move. Knight f6 to g4. Will he deny me a very satisfying checkmate? I think he will. d6. It's not happening for me. It's not happening. Can we make it happen? Is there any way? No, surely not. Well, now it's not mate, buddy. But he knows that, doesn't he? He's just toying with me. He knows damn well that it's not mate anymore. Maybe this and rook d8. Of course we'll see rook d8. Rook d8, best move in the position. Anyone would play rook d8. Just have to cover d7 and we'll have ourselves a plan. I don't like the look of that move. 7 seconds and no mate in sight. Killing me here, man. Let's bring this in. Wonder how we're gonna take. Still tough to orchestrate this checkmate. Guess with the bishop. I'm not seeing it. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. I'm gonna have to go the slow way. c6 might have helped there. Let's see if he makes a run for it. King d7, maybe. Seems quite reasonable. Maybe queen takes g3. Okay, we're gonna get a decision now, because the time just went red. Right? Any move? No move. Just nothing? No attempt? Nothing? Just no move? Okay. We're just gonna flag? Alright. Okay, wow. Good chat. Good chat. Okay. Alright. He was frozen. He wasn't having it. He said, I'm out. He said, I'm out. Damn. My dude just said Ali Reza candidates cosplay. Damn. Too soon? We can't joke about stuff like that yet, can we? It's not even the end of the candidates month. We're still in April here. Jeez. Honestly, normally I'd say you might have to wait a while for that loss animation again, but I wouldn't bet on myself right now. You may get it sooner than you think. Yep, I'm glad you feel like you can relate, Sora. Yep. GG to Mochilla. That's a great name. Fat Belly Matt Kelly, thanks for the 17 months. A few things, a few items, business items. Aryan will be playing a tournament in Cayman Islands, so we'll be streaming it on the channel with cams on. That will be over the weekend, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So Saturday, Sunday, and then next Monday. UTT, we will be hosting tomorrow, but we're going to host it earlier, right? Our tournament we normally host every single week at 7:30 is going to be on the early side. So it's going to be after the morning title Tuesday and before the late title Tuesday. Mochilla means backpack. Oh, that's a good name. Backpack 16, baby. Is Buddy Aryan recovered? I'm not sure what recovered means, but he's activated. Put it that way. New speedrun's very helpful. Does it put it in perspective just how strong these 900s are? We've seen nothing but talent today. We're going to be going to our Kick channel now. We'll be streaming on Kick for the rest of the night. It'll be a long stream today. In fact, it'll be a lot of hours streamed this week. And just to let you guys know, the majority, if not the entirety of the tournament that I just mentioned to you, the tournament will be covering OTB event, Aryan playing, cameras on, in the beautiful Cayman Islands. Just letting you know, that's all going to be on Kick. So make sure you're following us on our Kick channel because that's where we're going to stream the entirety of that coverage. After the Brando match, he looked in shambles. Yeah, that's a good point. Aryan's playing OTB chess. That's his actual specialty, so we're hoping it's a good bounce-back event. I always tell this story, but I lost to a viewer's father 2-0 who plays at a 1500 club level and became a grandmaster, a week later. So Aryan losing like every single match 3-0 to Brandon and then going to play an OTB event, I think he's going to win it. I really do. I think he's going to win it. You heard it here first. Bold prediction. Big Aryan about to take first place. No matter who shows up. Exactly, Ralph. Exactly. So, we'll be streaming for a while tonight. Aryan will maybe even make an appearance later, but it'll be on Kick. What are we at? 950 right now. So, all right, we're at 950. I'm halfway there. I'm going to finish the other half on Kick. We're going to head there right now. God bless Chess TV. We'll see you guys over there. Please join me. If you don't have a Kick account, it's easy to make. We're actually really close to 10,000 followers like less than 100 away. So that would be a nice goal to hit. And like I said, streaming that OTB event that Aryan's playing with cams on, we're going to do that all on Kick. So it's a great time to follow. There's going to be a ton of Kick hours streamed in May. We're just coming to the end of the month now. All right, !Kick. It's kick.com/chessbra. Easy to find. That's right, Gory. We only need you to banhammer 70 more times. I'll see you guys on Kick. Just going to end the stream, and it's going to restart on Kick in 30 seconds. All right? See you there. Don't trust Real T. He's a known troll. Don't believe him, folks. Kick.com/chessbra. Don't trust any other link except the ones from Mattis1337.